This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV podcast.
It is just 1 day away or 2 days away or whatever it is till Wrestlemania weekend. Man, I am so pumped up for this after the shit that happened over in Raw.
I can't wait.
We got Cody going on this MMA show talking about AEW, and then we got CM Punk that got on and we're talking more shit.
I saw that the other night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, because I got a clip to play, and this is from Bully Ray, or in WWE, the Bubba Ray.
Yeah, I heard this one.
You heard it? But before we go into that, do you guys believe what CM Punk said was true about AEW?
I mean, I don't think he's wrong in what he said. CM Punk's not one to bullshit normally.
No.
Especially on stuff like this matter. So I can see it being true.
I mean, everything he said about Tony Khan is like what we've been saying for the longest time.
Exactly.
The guy is not a boss. He's just a nice guy, and that's it.
Is a huge wrestling fan that has a lot of money.
And that's why AEW is in the shape it's in. Because he's just a nice guy who'd rather be a friend than a boss.
Yeah.
Yep.
And think of it this way, too. Did you see what happened this week with the cuts he was doing?
So, all those names, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
They have to be ROH, because I don't remember any of those names.
Yeah, no. I remembered a couple of them. They were on AEW television, but still.
The only one I knew from the cut was the girl that was on Collision, like what Justin Roberts does.
Yeah.
Ring announcer. That's the only one I knew off that list.
Yeah. But apparently, what's that?
I don't even remember the girl's name, but I know that she got cut.
So apparently, the budget cuts was due to, from what I heard, was that his dad was saying financially they're not doing good. So
really?
he told Tony Khan, I'm going to bring in a financial guy. I forgot his name. He's going to be the COO of the company, and he's going to address the financial, where can we do cuts? All right, we're improving on this. Keep selling that. So that's why they did the cuts this week. So
I'd talk to Miss Mercedes Moné if I were them.
I know, right?
I mean,
Jesus.
seriously. All of a sudden, you sign Mercedes Moné, and now you're talking about financial troubles. Interesting.
But did you read what I was reading something? One of the things she asked for was her own locker room.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think I have the article here. Let me see if I can.
Christ's sake.
Jeez.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
That is so pathetic.
Yeah.
Her ego is way too big.
You think?
Yeah.
But not only that, Edge's promo was out of the fucking blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, man, come on now. You've been in a WWE lifer for a very long time. And I'm sorry to say, and I'm not trying to sound like a WWE fanboy, but at the same time, dude, Vince was in charge at that time when you were there. Triple H is now in charge. This is a whole new WWE we've been seeing. Mm-hmm. Okay? You got it, Elio?
Yeah, here we go. So I didn't get the whole story, but I just took the headline. It says Mercedes Moné secures exclusive locker room privileges.
Jesus.
That's so stupid.
It is. That's so freaking dumb, man. It's like, are you serious right now? Oh my God. Anyway. But yeah. I mean, just the fact that Edge cut that promo, that was basically a shot towards Cody and Punk. So, but here's the thing: you don't see WWE doing any shit like that.
They don't need to do it.
They don't. Why? Because they're the biggest wrestling company on this planet. They don't need to do that shit. But yet
regardless
AEW,
of what anybody says.
Yeah, but yet AEW does it all the fucking time.
Like Edge was saying, I watched this one, I watched that one, I watched from Vancouver, I watched Calgary. I'm like, I watched the same promotions growing up.
Yeah,
that's the only part I agree with, because the rest of it didn't make any sense.
No. And let me tell you something, man. I was really disappointed in Edge or Adam Copeland. For him doing that promo. It's like, dude, you know better, man. I mean, he's got creative freedom. Whoop-de-doo. From what I've been hearing in WWE, they got creative freedom too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me change that. They got voices now. Put it that way. So if they got an idea, Triple H listens. And then he'll say either, all right, well, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's try it this way, though. How about that? Blah, blah, blah. And that's how it, in the indies, that's how it was. The top guy there or the promoter, you have an idea. Hey, I want to try this thing. All right, cool. Yeah. Either he'll say yeah, or he'll say, hey, you know what? Let's try this way, man. That would be pretty cool. All right, yeah, let's give it a shot. That's creative freedom, people. And AEW, they just do whatever the fuck they want to do. I said it time and time again. It is a problem. I've said it time and time again that the prisoners run the asylum over there. And granted, and it's like I don't know who said it last week, but Tony Khan might be a really nice guy, but he's not a promoter. He has, I didn't even know this, or I think I might have noticed, but I don't remember. He has a book where he does his storylines in, and I guess he sticks to that book, whatever storylines he has written in there, he sticks to it.
Oh, boy.
And you don't do that, dude, because shit changes. No. You know what I'm saying? He's got to learn to do shit on the fly, and when he's doing it off a book that he wrote,
it's not a novel. It's things change every day. You can't just do, well, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and we can't go anywhere else. It goes all over the place. Everything changes from week to week.
And it shows on Dynamite and Collision both. It's like you have no idea what stories are what, who's heel or who's face.
Yeah.
What the story is. It's like it's all over the place.
Apparently Jake Hager's all of a sudden a face and teamed up with Orange Cassidy, saving him from a beatdown. What?
But I got a question for you guys. Mm-hmm. Where the hell is Keith Lee?
Yeah, right.
Hard to, I don't know what's going on with him. I really don't, because last I heard that he was, having, problems with his health, and then other things is that he's just at home. I don't know anymore with him, because then they're building him up when he's there, but then he takes 2 or 3 months off, and it's like, where's he been?
He went from Grandpa Lee to back to regular Keith Lee to disappearing Keith Lee. Jesus. Anyway. All right. So let me play this clip, and it's off of Bully Ray does this podcast called Busted Open Radio. Go ahead and check it out. It's actually pretty good. So the main host, I guess, his name is Dave LaGreca, and you might have seen his face here and there. They always blow up his face, and somebody always puts it up in like Raw or AW even. And I mean, the guy's okay.
Those big head cutouts.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing with Dave LaGreca. Now, he can be annoying, but I respect him because of the fact that when he does that show, he only gives his opinion as a fan. He doesn't say anything disrespectful, like especially when Bully's on there, or Mark Henry, or even Thunder Rosa. And they have Tommy Dreamer also. He listens to what they say. But then, of course, they throw the question back at him as far as like, what do you think happened there? What do you think they should have done? And then he'll give his straight up opinion. And then they'll tell him, you know why that wouldn't work? Because of X, Y, Z. Or you know what? Yes, that's why. And so he's he's just a big ass fan. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate it, and you'll hear his voice in a second. It's just, it can be a little annoying, but I mean, I respect the guy because he doesn't act like a Vince Russo or what's the other dipshit, the writer that all of a sudden he does the star ratings and shit like that.
Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, he doesn't act like him. Doesn't act like fucking Vince Russo, a fucking douchebag. All right, but take a listen. And this is what Bully had to say about the whole Jack Perry incident. So check this out.
It was like, I don't want to get involved.
This is not a Punk problem. This is a Jack Perry problem.
Yeah.
This is a snot-nosed kid problem. This is a punk-ass kid problem. And I believe every single last word that Punk is saying about Jack Perry. Because I had my own incident with Jack Perry in England a year ago. And there wasn't really an incident, because if there was an incident, Jack Perry wouldn't be around anymore. Jack Perry came off to me like a very disrespectful young wrestler, especially when I went out of my way to introduce myself to him and extend my hand with a smile on my face. And I was treated like a young boy by Jack Perry, blown off, disregarded. And I see you shaking your head right now. And as God is my witness, should the good Lord strike me down with lightning, I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not doubting that. It's just shameful that somebody as yourself being disrespected in that way.
Mm-hmm. So when I hear these stories about a Jack Perry, like Punk saying that he carried himself in a disrespectful way where he wasn't listening to an authority figure like the Doctor, or he wasn't listening to an authority figure like Tony Schiavone or anybody else, I believe them because I witnessed the disrespectful behavior myself done to me.
Damn. So
I mean, it looks like Jack Perry needs to get his head in check too.
Yeah,
because
I mean, I don't know the guy, but I always thought he looked like a pretty decent guy. You know, his dad is a famous actor. You know,
yeah,
but dude,
especially you're doing something like that to Bully Ray or Bubba Ray Dudley of all people in this world. It's just to me, it's like you're going into this. You're the kid coming into it. And to disrespect a legend like that, that's with anything you do. You don't do that. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, pay your dues, pay your respects to the ones that went before you. That's all about it. And that's how I feel with it.
But let me tell you something. It makes CM Punk, I mean, you know, with the stories.
Yeah.
It doesn't make CM Punk look like a bad guy at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it really doesn't.
It does not make him look like a bad guy at all. It does not make him look like, you know, all the shit that we were hearing, and we I gotta admit, we criticized it too. Like, who the fuck you think you are? Blah blah blah. It was a separate show just for your ass. Come to find out, it wasn't even a separate show for him. It was a separate show, but Tony Khan wanted him to run it. That's what it was. It wasn't a separate show just to put him on. It was a separate show so he can take charge of that second show.
So
that's what it was.
Would have a better somebody in charge with a better head. It seems like, which would be Punk.
Yeah, but then you got people like Jack Perry, who obviously is a disrespectful little punk.
Seems like it.
Like, number one, I'm sorry, and this is me talking as a wrestler. When I would do these indie shows, and if, let's just say, Jimmy Snuka came in, I'm sorry, I wouldn't wait for him to come and shake my hand. I was the one that got up and shook his hand out of respect.
And your respects.
You know what I'm saying? So for Bully to do it like, and I'm shocked Bully didn't fucking punch him in the face. You know?
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't either.
I saw in his few New Japan appearances that I watched, like just like the way he carried himself over there.
Yeah. What's he calling himself now? He called
the scapegoat.
The scapegoat. And did you hear the Young Bucks on Dynamite when they were coming down the ring? I think it was Matt Jackson he screams at the camera saying, "Hey, scapegoat, I love your work."
I saw that one.
I was like, dude, come on, man. Again, taking another shot at WWE.
Yeah.
Freaking stupid.
Well, that's known for that. It's like they have nothing better to creatively do than to take shots at WWE, because then they hear a big pop from the fans or the internet. Oh, look at the next thing they did to WWE.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Like they give a shit.
I know, right? All right, so that's that. But before we go on to our WrestleMania predictions, did you guys happen to see the Bray Wyatt documentary?
Yes, that was well done.
Clay, did you see it?
I have not. I am sorry. I tried watching it. I've got kids.
I'm disappointed.
I know.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm very ashamed, brother. I turned it on for 2 minutes.
You know what? I'm putting you on mute. You're done. You're done with the show. Goodbye.
Okay.
No. He just says okay.
I was like, see it. I am. I did want to watch this documentary, though. The clips I've seen of this, I'm emotionally attached to this. I'm ready to see it.
It was very.
That was 2 hours that I was like sitting here in front of the screen, just watching.
Yeah, and it was very emotional. I teared up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
You know, watching that, it was heartbreaking.
Especially when you talk about Luke Harper's death.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, they talked about. Damn it! Now I'm really gonna cry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Eric Rowan was in it.
Yeah. Braun
Strowman, Alexa Bliss. But towards the end, all right. Well, you know what? Let me stop right there. Spoiler alert! If you have not seen it and don't want to know what I'm about to say, I advise you to stop right now, give it a couple minutes, and then start again. But anyway, so here's your chance. Right now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause the shit and wait for me to finish. So towards the end of that documentary, they showed Bray Wyatt's lantern. It was off with a bright light behind it. Not a bright light. It was, a little dim. And then all of a sudden, it was flickering. And then it came on. And then you hear, what did he say? Run? He didn't say that.
He said achoo.
He said achoo. God damn it.
That was perfect.
That was. Oh damn.
So at the he said run or something like that. So all of a sudden the lantern starts flickering and then it turns on and then the shadow of Uncle Howdy was behind the lantern.
Oh man,
it gave me goosebumps.
And then I think day after or like 2 days later, because I get notifications on my phone like when YouTube goes up, and there was another Dreadmare video posted.
And I was just about to get to that, Elio. The video I got is right after that documentary, and man, oh man, this is definitely it. I don't care what anybody says right now.
We've called it before the documentary, so don't.
Right?
That's right.
Hate us. We did it.
So, have you seen it yet, Clay?
No.
The new Dreadmare?
No.
All right, so I'm going to show it to you guys, but obviously you guys are going to hear the audio, and you guys tell me what you think.
Can I tell you a secret? I don't want him to know. I must tell you all something. He's here. I can't fight him off anymore. Don't let him deceive you.
You can feel the creeping tendrils of darkness slithering through your mind, wrapping around your very soul. Oh, these fireflies are not here for your enlightenment. They revel in your torment. Did you hear what they said about Dreadmare? They think you're a fraud.
No.
A puppet dancing on strings of illusion. They don't believe you. You're lying. You're lying. You lie.
You're wrong.
You're lying. You're lying.
This is true.
You wouldn't know the truth. You wouldn't to know the truth. Back you, if it slapped you in the face, you're nothing but a puppet. You're a lie dancing to the tune of your own delusions. These people hate you.
No.
They think it's artificial intelligence talking. Are they wrong?
I will not succumb to your darkness again.
You are a disgrace. You're losing your mind.
No. I refuse to believe that.
Come home.
I will find the light within me.
Come home.
Guide the fireflies.
Come on. You think you can escape me? Time is ticking. Tell them what you want. Embrace me. And together, we shall rule. When the moon aligns with the sun and December falls, we shall rise, and they will have no other choice than to believe.
I'm going to control them. They must believe me.
Oh man,
Guys, I got goosebumps.
holy shit.
That's titled "You're a Liar," right?
Yes.
The what?
Yeah, that's the one I saw. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's it. This is definitely Bo Dallas."
Now there was a couple hints in there. Now I'm still trying to decipher the numbers that they put up, if you notice. But did you hear the one thing that about the eclipse that he mentioned? That's on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw, then, instead of WrestleMania, he'll show up or start giving hints.
Well, and then another thing that I've seen too, there was like some kind, not in this video particular, but stuff that I've been looking at online. There's like a sand thing with it, and it said 4/6/24, which that is WrestleMania night one. Yeah. I don't know if that has anything to do with it though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What, that was on the video?
Not this particular video, but a different video that I saw.
Oh.
Something about 4/6/24. But maybe I'm just, I don't know.
Well, but
I can see it being Monday though.
Yeah.
True.
You know, just to psych everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all, ever since that came out, the documentary, there's been a lot online. Oh, I wish I could find it. I don't know if I have it. God dang it. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, this was somebody did a video of a dedication for Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
Yeah, it was that.
Isn't that the one they played in the documentary?
That was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this guy did a fan made, but he took that song and pasted it on there. But yeah, I can't find it. Son of a bitch. I was trying to find it because it was all over the internet. People were, reports that Bray Wyatt is going to continue. They just wanted him to take his time. They thought the timing wasn't right, and that's why he's not in the Hall of Fame this year and all this other stuff. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe at WrestleMania, either night one or night two, we might see some kind of hint, some kind of flickering light, some kind of something to tease for Monday.
Where would they, if we didn't see that, where would they put it? Where would they have it happen? Like
probably in the middle of the show. I would
could
say.
Be the middle or the end. It could be during Karrion Kross's match because they got a match at Mania, and he's been talking about him.
Just don't do it at the end. Go off the air and do it at the end. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But you know the other interesting fact of this though, they're in Philly, right? When Bray made his return.
Yeah.
What town? Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing too.
So it could be for that. I mean, I don't know. We all don't know. Shit. I need to know.
Right.
Anyway, but that, man, it gives me goose pimples.
I'm ready to see the documentary, man. I seriously
you gotta see it, bro. Because
I've seen every documentary you can think of except for this one.
I tell you, because even in that documentary, you can tell that Bo Dallas is gonna definitely carry on his brother's legacy.
I'm glad he is.
And they showed his funeral. They showed Bray Wyatt's funeral. Yes. All the superstars that were there and shit like that. And There was one scene too where they showed Bo Dallas as Uncle Howdy, and without the mask, but he had the blonde hair and everything. It was
right.
They showed him like they were coming through the curtain, and I think it was the match he had with LA Knight, and he was coming through the curtain, and Uncle Howdy was like right behind him, and he had his shit off. He was all, or maybe not. He had the black eyes, and Bo Dallas had already had the mask off, and you can see it was clearly Uncle Howdy. But
wow,
we gotta wait and see, man. But yeah, that documentary, I highly recommend it.
And a lot of cool, never before seen footage as well.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Good. I might actually stay up tonight and watch it.
Yeah, you have to, bro. And then what got me was towards the end where they showed his kids all talking and who resembles who and who acts like Bray and shit like that. So that was pretty cool that they did that. And JoJo, they even filmed his first wife, his ex-wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
With the first two kids that he had. And then the other two, obviously, he had from JoJo. But, and his mom was in it. It was just a really good documentary. It really was, especially from the start. It's like I had me stuck. So highly recommend it. Go ahead and watch it. All right. So right now we're going to get, oh, wait a minute. Shit. You know what? We got some shit on Facebook, don't we?
Yeah, we have one post.
We did just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I never checked on on my TikTok end of things. Hold on.
All right, yeah, pull it up. We'll go over what was said on our Facebook. And actually, you know what? Let's go back to the CM Punk because I forgot. I posted a video.
I was in my locker room. Did you feel like that was directed at you? Yes. Why? Because it obviously was directed at me. Well, because, okay, so for those that may not know, apparently he had a trip planned. He wanted to use glass. You were consulted. You said, why would you use glass? Correct me, you lived it. So I'm trying to bring people up to speed. This is one of those things where it's just like, there's all these rumors about NDAs. Yes. There's a big difference between not being allowed to talk about some shit or just not wanting to talk about some shit. I don't necessarily want to litigate this again.
You say again, you've never talked about it publicly, but
no,
you mean
I guess I haven't, but that's the thing. So Tony's big idea was a separate show. We're going to separate everybody. And I said, that'll never work. Just let me go. Just get me out of here. Just pay me my money. I've already been off TV. I hurt this arm. Just get me out of here. No, I can't let you go. Why? Just let me go. Who cares? It's best. I mean, these guys don't want me here. This isn't a real business. This isn't a business predicated on making money, drawing money, selling tickets, doing business. It's not what it was sold to me as. So let me go. No, I can't let you go. I'm going to do this new show. You're going to have blah, blah, blah. And then the second day we have this show, I'm sitting in catering, minding my own business. And Tony Schiavone comes and gets me. And he's like, hey, I really need your help. And I was like, what? He's like, Jack is, cussing me out, and he's cussed out Mike Mansouri, and he cussed out Daryl from production, and he's cussing out the doctor right now. Why? What? And I was immediately like, dude isn't supposed to be here. I was told people are getting separated, so there's not problems, and you don't want me involved in this because just like everything else I've explained before, like, y'all need to handle this, because if you don't, I'm going to handle it, and you're not going to like the way I handle it. Prophetic words. So he's begging me. Now, please, he drags me out of catering. I go up. Hook and Jack are doing an angle. I don't know anything about Jack going on vacation. All I know is there's a litany of people that don't want, they work one day a week and they don't want to. So they want to show up and wrestle and then film vignettes and then sit at home for 4 weeks. Great. Not my company. Do what you want. But not on my show. That was my attitude. So I said, Tony, you really want me doing this? Yeah. And I walked up to Jack and he was sitting in a car. What he wanted to do, it was a rental car. What he wanted to do was smash the window of the rental car with a pipe. And I was just like, it's a rental car. And I very politely, because I like Jack, I was just like, Doc's told you no. Daryl's told you no, Mike's told you no, Shivani's told you no, and now I have to tell you no. And apparently you've cussed them all out. So I'm telling you no. We don't do that here. If you want to do this, go to Wednesday and do it. Right? And he had no problem. He said, okay. He said, well, I just thought it was a really cool idea. And I said, it might be, but this is a rental car. The boys ruin it for the boys. You're going to smash the window of a rental car and you're going to return it with no fucking window. And now whatever national budget hurts, whatever, is going to be like, don't rent cars to pro wrestlers anymore. This is a thing that's happened.
Right.
This is, so I wasn't trying to throw my weight around. I wasn't like, this is my show and you gotta get out of here. I was just like, this is fucking dumb, man. And he wanted to do it so he didn't have to fly back to Canada. And I, sorry, man. We're privileged to be in this business. We're privileged.
All right. So I didn't want to get too much into that, but you guys get the point.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
So that was his side of the story. You can see more of it. I don't know what the MMA show was called, but yeah.
It's the MMA Hour.
Thank you, Elio. I should have just asked people. I should have just asked them from the beginning.
Right.
Anyway, so one of our posts that we had on our Facebook page, will MJF be at WrestleMania? Guys, what do you think? Will he be at WrestleMania or not?
I think he will. I have a full belief that MJF will be at WrestleMania some way, somehow, involving the Cody Rhodes storyline.
Okay.
Reason why? MJF, again, hasn't been heard on AEW television. Hasn't been heard on AEW, period. Mm-hmm. His contract was up in January. There was no word of him signing with AEW again. All there was a rumor that, hey, he may have signed with AEW. Right. Doesn't mean he did.
Yeah.
And he's been talking about going to WWE since ever I've remembered from MJF.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if Punk can come back to WWE, then I feel like anything is possible at this point. And I'm not going to, be like, oh, well, MJF will never come to WWE because the AEW guy. Hey, money talks, man. And you're telling me that if they're already having financial problems with signing these, not pointing out the three, but the big three right now is Ospreay, Okada, and Mercedes Moné.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're telling me you have room for MJF? I just and what he's asking, I don't see it. But you know who does? WWE. So I can see him jumping ship and being at WrestleMania.
Elio, do you agree?
Yeah, I see him jumping over to WWE. I mean, he's been talking about it forever, and then the whole bidding war of 2024, like I was reading on as well. He only had contract talks. Nothing was actually set. They were just talking about re-signing, or possibly re-signing.
Yeah. Now, can we be at a ruse because they took him off the roster list, they took him off merchandise, all this other shit? Then secretly they're saying that he secretly signed and he's just taking time off because he was injured or beat up, body was beat up, which I wouldn't doubt, but at the same time, find it kind of ironic. He lost the title right before his contract was up.
And plus, he posted a tweet in response to something Rock said on X.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I saw something about telling Rock stop stealing my ideas.
Really?
Well, MJF's ex-girlfriend drew a painting of The Rock and Cody, and it was a beautiful painting of like a portrait and all that of Rock beating up Cody. And then MJF tweeted back at Rock or X back, whatever the fuck you say it now, said that you got to Cody first, you stole my idea, yada, yada, yada. And that was it. And The Rock purchased the painting from the ex-girlfriend.
Really?
I just heard about that today.
I did not hear about that till just now. Interesting.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right. So my thing is, I think he will. I really do. And the thing with WWE, a guy like MJF, I know they'll take care of him. The reason why I say that is because look what they've been doing with Jade Cargill. Her first match is a damn tag team at one of the biggest major pay-per-views of all time, WrestleMania. That's her first match. I mean, we got a glimpse of her at the Royal Rumble. That was just a glimpse. That was a teaser. But at the same time,
that match.
No. But at the same time,
go on.
No, go ahead.
I was saying one comment I read. They're like, well, Jade's been kept off of TV since Royal Rumble because she's a terrible wrestler. I'm like, no, she's been kept off TV because WWE is not stupid enough to put her out there without the proper training the way AEW did.
Exactly.
Right.
That's true. You know, but they're doing it right by Jade. You don't think they're going to do the same thing for MJF? I mean, granted, I'm not saying MJF is a terrible wrestler, but I know damn well they will take care of him, unlike how he was in AEW. I mean, granted, yeah, they're going to pay him all this money or whatever, and he's going to have to make these appearances, but they'll protect him enough to be like, hey, slow down a little bit. We don't want you getting hurt, blah, 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 blah. Because in AEW, that's how it was for him over there. He was just going crazy, you know? And I'm sorry to say, MJF, his character was based off his promos, not his wrestling. It was based off his promos. So you don't think WWE is going to take advantage of that? Absolutely, they are.
WWE can do wonders with him.
Yeah.
Period. They really could. And make him better than he already is.
Yep.
So
absolutely. Mitchie the Goose Sims, he says MJF is still under contract with AEW. How do you know? You know
where's the report? Show me the goddamn report, because I'll tell you what.
Are you friends with Tony Khan? Did he tell you the inside info?
Multiple fucking people on this post. Oh, he already signed with AEW. Show me the fucking facts there.
Right?
Please send it to me personally. I dare you. Because I haven't seen shit about, MJF signs with AEW. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Brad Sanders says, I think it's a possibility the night after Mania on Raw, because anything is possible in wrestling. If he walks out, it wouldn't matter if he's under contract and decides to go to WWE. That's where he needs to go anyway, to face the better talent and hone his craft. What with that roster would be much better than him staying in AEW and being a paper champion. AEW is a sinking ship and will go down very shortly. I fear their goal was to destroy WWE and failed. It was a short-term game, and if MJF goes to WWE, which is where he should go, that would just add more flames to the fire of AEW going down, in my opinion. I would love to see MJF in WWE. Good point. That's a good point. But yeah, that would be a big slap in the face for AEW for sure.
If Cody and Punk wasn't already.
I know, right?
Yes, I mean, seriously.
It's true. But not only that, I'm sorry, Sean Spears, even though he's in NXT, but I guarantee you that if this whole thing with Bo Dallas comes out, he is part of it. And because in those other videos, he did mention NXT, SmackDown, and Raw.
Yep.
And plus, my thing is this. If WWE was so bad, why would Sean Spears go back but to NXT if it was so bad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Josh Sanders says, I don't think so. Maybe the Raw after Mania, but he needs to be in WWE because AEW is like the Titanic going down. Damn, Josh.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not. I agree with him. And everybody else, there's a lot of no's. A lot of people are saying no. And then Matt Hoover, no, he signed a long-term deal with AEW. How do you know? Do you see the contract?
Show me the facts.
All right, the other post that we put up is who will show up at WrestleMania. The options were Dustin Rhodes, MJF, both, or neither. So on the polls here, I don't know how many. What's the percentage? Hold on, let me get it. 55% said neither.
Wow.
But the second one, but in second place with 30% of the votes was Dustin Rhodes. So everybody thinks Dustin's going to be there. It's kind of ironic how they're showing him on TV all of a sudden.
Right, exactly.
And on my end,
what you get on TikTok?
54% said no, MJF won't show up, and 46 said yes.
So I mean,
we'll see. Those are close numbers.
Yeah. Respectable.
Yeah.
Respectable numbers. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm just pumped for fucking WrestleMania, period.
I am too.
And I've never been this excited for WrestleMania in a very long time. I mean, I've been excited before, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it's just something about this one, especially now, because think about it. This is TKO's first WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
So you really don't, you're not going to tell me that they don't want this to be the best that it can be? Christ, we got blood all of a sudden in WWE, which I never thought we would see.
Again.
Yeah. That was not done by accident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, whoa, this is their first fucking Mania with Triple H leading the charge.
And it's one of those that we are so excited for. Like you just said, it's like it's been years since we've been excited about a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like,
and we got two nights.
Yes.
We got two nights of this shit. So whatever happens in night one, it's like, fuck, we got to wait till Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Man.
Speaking of WrestleMania, it is time for our WrestleMania prediction. Or do you want to take a break and then we'll do it?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. And when we come back, we got the WrestleMania predictions from us, Trey. So make sure you guys gotta beat us. So make sure you put your shit on our Facebook page. There's some matches that were added. And This Week in Wrestling.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV Podcast and always do it with Flair. Woo!
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV Podcast.
And we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Now it's time to get to WrestleMania predictions.
Threw you off, didn't it?
A little bit. He's so excited.
This week in wrestling, it's like, damn, okay, that's right.
He's so excited about Mania, he just can't think straight.
No,
it's
he
all
can't.
good.
Right?
No, you can't. That's funny. All right, so let's get right into the WrestleMania predictions. And again, folks, we already put the card out there on Facebook. We will change the picture because they did add 2 more matches onto that. So just make sure you go back, check it out, make sure you make your changes. And if you see somebody else, please do us that favor and let them know, hey, you didn't pick for this match and this match, because I think we're just missing 2, which is the 6-woman tag with Jade Cargill and the Philadelphia Street Fight, as from what we were found out, between the Final Testament and the Street Profits with Bobby Lashley. So just make sure you keep an eye on our Facebook page for that. So, Elio, what do you got for the first match? These are not in order, I don't think. Are they, Elio?
Nope.
Okay, so don't shoot us.
All right, so the first one I got is for the Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch.
You know what? This is going to be the whole card is going to be a banger. But I'm going to go with Rhea. I think she's going to retain. I don't know. It's something like, I like Becky. Don't get me wrong, but it's just something about Becky's, especially her coming back, does not sit well with me. She doesn't. It just doesn't seem like the same. Like, I like Becky. Remember when Nia Jax punched her in the face and broke her nose? That's when I like Becky. I was like, damn, this girl. All right, but something's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she needs to go back to being a heel or what. I just don't know, but I'm not feeling it. Put it that way. But I'm going to go with Rhea. Rhea Ripley. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You writing these down, Clay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okie dokie. Well, it's on you.
All right. Well, here's how I see it. And this is honestly, to me, the toughest match on the card to predict. I think it is, because I can go back and forth, which I can see Becky getting the win here just because she's Becky Lynch and the man and everything like that. Rhea's held the title for a year, almost a year exactly, I think, up to this point. Yeah. But I'm still going to go with Rhea Ripley as well. just because I don't see 2 women's title matches going switching hands at WrestleMania. So this will come into the fact of the next women's match shortly. So I'm going to go Rhea Ripley to retain.
Okay. Elio.
And I've got Rhea Ripley as well because we said a while back we were saying how her title run was getting stale, and then somehow she just reinvented herself and made this title run interesting again. So I'm gonna go with Rhea to retain.
Let me ask you guys a question though, being that you made that statement, Elio, because we did say that. We did. Ain't gonna lie. That's the truth right there.
Yes.
Who do you think will be her next opponent then after Becky to make her, you know what I'm saying? Will it be
Maybe
Nia?
I was going to say Nia Jax.
Okay.
And continue that feud.
Yeah. Elio, who do you think?
Yeah, I can see Nia Jax or Tiffany Stratton's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I mean, they can always like switch to Raw, so I can probably see Tiffany Stratton as well.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Next matchup.
Next, we have Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn. I'm going with Gunther to retain, and I see Chad Gable accompanying Sami Zayn. I can see Chad Gable a heel turn.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's already been showing signs of like heel turn on Raw.
Yeah.
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 It's true.
I mean, I agree with that. I think Gunther's going to retain. Now, I was thinking about this while I was watching Raw, and honestly, this is my opinion, but I think Sammy has kind of fall off the shelf since he left the Bloodline.
Well,
granted, that whole storyline was great, and the ending of it was great, but Sammy didn't do no justice after the Bloodline story.
No, I mean, he won the SmackDown or the tag team titles, but then even after that, even when they won it, it was still kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
I honestly think he needs to go back to being a heel. Because I was just watching videos on TikTok, and you know, they showed it was a clip, I forgot what it was called, something like 10 times wrestlers broke character by Sami Zayn. And he was good as a heel, like a clown comedy type heel. He was good.
Is that what he's doing? His conspiracy theory character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that documentary to come out.
Right?
Yeah.
But the fact that Sammy, when he's a heel, he is so smart. He's such a genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, this babyface run is not doing it.
Yeah, but I think even as a heel, people are still going to cheer because he's funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think he needs to stick to being a heel. So, but I'm going with Gunther. Clay.
I'm right with you guys. Honestly, I'm going to go Gunther. Out of everybody that he has wrestled before, this run, like we've said, I don't see Sami Zayn getting a big win at Mania because he really, other than the sympathy card that he has had on Raw for the last month, that's about the only thing I can think of a reason to beat Gunther. I don't see the dominant Gunther losing to Sami Zayn at the biggest stage of Mania. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. So I'm going with Gunther to retain.
All right. Next matchup.
All right. Then we have for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship, Judgment Day versus DIY, Awesome Truth, New Day, A-Town Down Under, and New Catch Republic.
Now, I was hearing that, I don't know if it's a rumor or just some people stirring shit up, that they were going to take off Austin Theory and the other guy.
No, that's what I heard as well, that they had been removed from the match.
That's kind of odd.
What was the reason?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't find the reason. Well, I guess we'll find out on SmackDown.
Hardy Boys.
It could be.
Hey, I'm just saying. Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
It could be, but it's on you, Clay.
Well, here's my thing. I think this is where the Judgment Day loses the tag titles. They honestly.
No, sorry, Clay, but they are saying they're going to put both belts on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Two sets of teams.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to split the tag team titles.
So would there be two winners?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so we got to pick two different winners.
Why would you unify the titles in the first place if you're going to split them again?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
From what I understand, so what we'll do, just to play safe, and the people listening at home, if you're going to do the predictions, your first pick, just in case if they do decide that they're still going to unify them, your first pick, that's the main one. It's not your second. But we are going to do pick two, but whoever's your first pick, that's your main one. So.
Okay. I like I said, I can see the Judgment Day losing their tag titles right here. Because if all these teams, you're telling me that they're going to come away with it, I don't think so.
Right.
So, with the momentum that they're on, I'm picking my first, to be Awesome Truth. I'm going with it. Just because of how much they have pushed R-Truth, how much the crowd loves R-Truth and The Miz right now. They've already been this tag team from before, but they've never won the titles. So I'm going to say Awesome Truth.
You stole my idea.
Hey, I'm sorry.
And mine.
It was my pick. But okay, so that's my main one. So do I need to pick the other one or just?
Yeah, just in case if they do split them.
Who are the teams again?
So we have DIY, Awesome Truth, New Day, A-Town Down Under, and New Kids Republic.
Okay, well maybe I'm going to take back what I said and say Awesome Truth gets one part of the tag titles, and Finn Balor and Damian Priest get the other part.
So your first pick, just in case if they just do the unified,
is Awesome Truth.
Is Awesome Truth?
Yes.
You said theory.
I did?
I think you did.
Oh, I meant Balor and Priest, Judgment Day.
That they're going to win the second one?
They're going to win the second one, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm also going with Awesome Truth. That's my very first pick, just in case if they unify them. It's time, man. They got to do something. I think not so much The Miz, and I'm not disrespecting The Miz, but I think it's more of R-Truth. Mm-hmm. I still think that R-Truth needs to have a title run. I really do. My second pick, though, is going to be DIY for the second one. I think DIY is going to take it. So my very first pick, just in case they unify them, is going to be Awesome Truth. And then if they say the second title's up for grabs, then the second one is going to be DIY. Elliot.
And I've got Awesome Truth is my first pick and DIY for my second.
Ah!
Wow, look at that.
Holy shit. There you go. All right, what's the next one, Elio?
All right, next it's Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso.
Ooh, that's on you, Elio.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I'm going to go with Jay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's like with all this, the main story here is Cody Rhodes. So like Bloodline is, and Jimmy's just like one part of the Bloodline, but like it's not the main part. So I'm gonna go Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna go the same thing, Jay. I agree with what Elliot said.
I'm right there with you guys. I'm going Jey Uso as well.
All right. What's the next one?
All right, next one is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio.
It's funny how they made this like all of a sudden a thing. Like 2 weeks of SmackDown.
Yeah,
this is kind of a weird match. It's kind of a weird match.
This is a weird match.
Is. Yeah, I think it'll be a good match. It's just a weird match.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Dominic and Santos because I think what's gonna happen is that I think Carlito's gonna turn heel.
Ooh.
I think he's gonna do something to Ray to cost him the match because he didn't pick him. He picked Dragon Lee. So that's my pick.
Yeah, that could be interesting too.
Yeah, my pick is Dominic and Santos. That's my pick. Elliot. Clay.
Well, I'm going to go opposite with you. I'm going Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee.
Okay.
I see this match be trying to be a passing the torch of away from Rey Mysterio to Dragon Lee. With Dragon Lee's first Mania, I can see them getting that win here and going, Dom 0-2 against his dad at Mania. So I'm just going like that. I'm going Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee.
All right. Elio.
I'm going to have to go with Rey and Dragon. I mean, this is Dragon Lee's first WrestleMania.
Yeah. So you going with Rey and Mysterio and Dragon Lee?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. What's the next one?
All right, so the next one is a 6-woman tag match. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control.
I think I speak for all of us when we say that the winner is going to be Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. So that was quick and easy. There we go. All right, what's the next one? So we're all going for that.
Okay, last match for night one. The Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins.
Ooh, boy. It's on you, Clay.
Son of a bitch. Okay, anyway. I think when we have said this before, and I'll say it again, when you have The Rock and Roman as a tag team, and potentially the Bloodlines going in 2 nights, they cannot lose both nights. There is no way on God's green earth that the Bloodline is losing to Cody and Seth or Cody twice in a row. So, on this night, I'm going with the Bloodline. I'm going with Rock and Roman.
All right. Elio.
I read the Bloodline because night 2, Bloodline rules, and anything can happen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. And I think that's all the setup for night 2. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm right there in agreement. I talked about it last week. I'm definitely going Bloodline just so they can have the Bloodline rules in night 2. So that's the whole card for night 1, Elio?
That's the whole card for night 1 and on to night 2.
All right, on to night 2.
First, the one I have is for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
It's on you,
another
Elio.
tough one.
It is. It's on you, Elio.
So, if I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre, and I can see Damian Priest possibly cashing in.
Okay.
That was my theory.
Well, it was Elio's turn.
Yeah, same thing. I'm going with Drew, and Damian Priest is definitely cashing in on Drew. Because they did tease it a little bit between those two guys. So, yeah, definitely them two are Drew's going to win it, and then Damian's going to cash in. But my initial pick is Drew.
Okay, I'm confused about something with Drew McIntyre. Is he working 2 programs at the same time?
What do you mean?
What's that?
Yes, he's involved in this match with Seth Rollins. At the same time, he's taking shots at Punk.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's why they're doing that, because Punk is, just for a way to get Punk involved in this match.
Okay.
Especially at Mania, you can't have Mania without Punk. I mean, even though he got hurt, but they were going to pay him anyways to be at Mania. So might as well try to put him into some kind of spot. But at the same time,
it does make sense. It does make sense. I mean, they're setting up his next opponent. So yeah,
pretty much, yeah.
No, but it's just I think weird.
It is weird, but I think the way they're doing it is because I have a feeling Punk, because you got to remember Punk doesn't like Seth Rollins either.
Yeah,
true that.
So in this match, something is going to happen where Punk is going to interfere, but cost Seth the match. So whenever Punk gets better, I think them two are going to feud first to go after Drew. But if Damian Priest cashes it in, then I can see a triple threat later on, maybe SummerSlam, if Punk is ready by then. So that's my pick. What's the next?
Right. I didn't go.
What do you got, Clay?
I'll
my bad.
Sweet. That's all good. I'll make it short and sweet. Drew McIntyre.
There you go.
No way to pun John Cena, but Seth's time is up and Drew's time is now. So I'm going
and come out with Broken Dreams, please.
Yes.
Right.
We've said it for months and years. Come on, Drew.
Yeah.
All right. Next match.
The next match, we have the WWE Women's Championship, Io Sky versus Bayley.
Huh. Is it on me?
Is it on?
Is it on me?
Is it? Go ahead.
Yeah,
I think it's on you because I went for the first match.
Io Sky is my yummy yums. But I have to go with Bayley on this one. So I think Bayley's gonna take it. Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, but
I'm right there with you, brother. I'm going Bayley just because she's got to get her revenge on her old faction, and I feel like she's going to take the title from Io Sky. So Bayley's my pick.
Yeah, sure, why not? Elio,
I've got Bayley as well. I feel like she's gonna have help, like in her corner. Like she's gonna have someone coming out to keep Damage Control away out of the match.
could it be Jade Cargill? We see a night 2 to help her. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'm thinking because Bianca, we've been seeing Bianca where she's like, no, Bayley's on her own. Like if she did this to herself, and possibly see Bianca turning heel.
That's true.
Ooh, yeah,
that's true too.
Suppose I agree. I think something is going to happen to where Bianca and Jade are going to interfere in this match, and something's going to happen to where either Jade is going to accidentally hit Bianca, or maybe Bianca's going to try to stop her from helping Bayley, and then Jade's going to be like, fuck you, bitch, or whatever, because Jade is all about herself. She really is. She even said it. I was listening to 98.7 or 98.1 ESPN radio in New York, and they had her on there. She said, I am all about myself. And I was like, oh, shit. So you never know.
True that.
But yeah, all the way around, we all going for Bayley. All right, what's the next one?
So next is LA Knight versus AJ Styles. This has been a weird program.
Yes.
Very much so. Yeah.
It's on you, Clay.
Man, I'm probably going to stick to my guns and go LA Knight here just because I think he needs more momentum than AJ does. And this whole story has been weird in itself just because you haven't really had much. And then LA Knight shows up at AJ's house and they brawl and the cops are involved and yada, yada, yada. But it's like, that's about it. So this story is kind of weird.
That's so Triple H Randy over in 2009.
Yeah.
but Triple H and Randy had a story. This doesn't really have a story.
No, I'm saying like the whole showing up at AJ's house.
Right. I'll go with LA Knight.
On you, Elio.
Okay, I've got LA Knight. Like I said, this whole program has been strange. Just new AJ Styles character. I'm not even sure what they're doing with him.
And AJ's a better heel than this.
Yeah,
I really do.
I've seen a way better heel version of AJ than what we're getting now. So
yeah.
I got LA Knight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with LA Knight. I mean, he hasn't really got a good win at a pay-per-view if you really honestly think about it. So yeah, I think he's due. WrestleMania is a big payoff for him. So LA Knight.
Yeah.
All right, next one up we have for the United States Championship, Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens.
Ooh. It's on you, Elio.
It's like, God damn it.
He didn't like that much. Jesus Christ.
This match.
He gave me a stank eye.
How dare you put me into this match?
He gave me the stank eye. What the fuck?
Something's going to happen. I hate doing this, but I think Logan Paul is going to retain it. I mean, we're going to see the brass knuckles. We're going to see the brass knuckles coming into play in this match in some way.
Oh, okay.
So you're going with Logan Paul?
Going Logan Paul makes me sick to say it.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm going Kevin Owens.
This Randy Orton. Randy Orton's not going to take it.
No.
Yeah,
I'm going.
I can see Kevin Owens taking off Logan Paul because I've never been a fan of triple threat matches when there's a championship.
Yeah.
So that's why I go with Logan Paul now. Kevin Owens gets a rematch at whatever
Right.
is next.
But you're still going with Logan Paul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Kevin Owens. I'm going Kevin, and he's going to pin Logan Paul. So yeah, that's my pick is Kevin Owens. Clay.
Why don't I make this shit interesting? I'm going to go with Randy Orton for two reasons. One, Randy's kind of on a momentum right now, even with the crowd, the baby face, everything like that.
Yep.
And why not hold the United States Championship again for Randy? He could be that surprise RKO. The second reason why I'm doing this is because you both picked Logan Paul and Kevin Owens, so I want to make this shit interesting, and I'm going Randy Orton. Just because all of us picked different opponents, so this triple threat's going to be interesting. So give me the Viper.
And not only that, Clay, you just fuck the fans up because with them listening, a lot of times, they listen to our picks, and then to make their picks even. So that way they get a better chance at their picks. And now they're just listening to this like, all right, who the fuck do I pick?
Pick your own thinking. Quit copying us.
What do you got next?
All right, so next is a Philadelphia street fight. Street Profits and Bobby Lashley versus Final Testament.
I'm going to go with Final Testament.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Final Testament's going to take. Yeah. Oh, really? We all picking Final Testament?
Elio?
Yep. I've got Final Testament. I mean, again, first WrestleMania, you can't have them losing.
True.
Yep. I'm right there with you. I mean, if this new group is coming up, you can't have them lose to, no offense, but to Bobby and the Street Profits, which they are kind of a group, but at the same time, they haven't won shit. And this group with Cross, the Authors of Pain, Scarlet, it's fucking scary.
Yep.
So
Paul Ellering is scary.
Yes. So give me the Final Testament.
All right, what we got next?
Last match for night 2: Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, undisputed Universal Championship.
It's right on to you, Clay.
All right, I'm gonna go with. Here's my thing.
All right.
Okay. Cody has got to finish this fucking story because I'm telling you what, if this happens one more fucking year, I'm sorry, I'm going to lose interest, and I feel like a lot of other fans are going to lose interest because third time's the charm. I'm sorry, you can't have a third main event of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns for the title.
That would be terrible.
It'd be totally pointless. So Cody has got to finish this story. However, my bad fault with this. Roman has had this title 3 fucking years, okay? He is close to already passing Hulk Hogan for, third all-time? In days holding the title, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Something like that, pretty close.
Like that.
Or didn't they say that he's going to break Hogan's record at Mania? I thought I saw that.
No idea.
I think so. I think he said like he was going to break Hogan's record. He hasn't done it yet.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. At WrestleMania, though, they said that if he wins, he'll break Hogan's record.
See, that's where my downfall is. Is WWE going to want Roman to break Hogan's record at holding the title and say Priest cashes in the night of Monday Night Raw? But that wouldn't make sense either because Priest doesn't really have anything with the bloodline.
Yeah.
But for my pick for Mania...
He's already won the title from Drew McIntyre.
True that. if he were to cash in, God damn it! If he were to cash in the fucking start of the WrestleMania night 2, then that theory goes out the fucking door because then he doesn't have Money in the Bank. Anyway, for this pick, I got to go Cody Rhodes. Even though I'm having a hard time picking this, it's like Cody's got to finish his damn story. He really does. I can't see it any other way.
Elio, it's on you.
Fuck Hulk Hogan over, which I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm just saying. But, yeah. Cody Rhodes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got Cody Rhodes because he's going to finish his story. He has to because I don't want to hear any more about this. We've been hearing it for 2 years already.
You guys are mean.
So...
It's truthful.
He's in with, and this whole bloodline story is going to continue right into WrestleMania 41.
Yeah.
If Rock's available, we're going to have Rock and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41.
Can you see a Rock babyface turn, though, honestly?
No, it'll be Roman Reigns.
For a babyface turn?
Really?
Yeah.
I think The Rock.
I could see more of The Rock.
Yeah. I think The Rock is going to, like, do something to cost Roman the title. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And you know people would go bananas if The Rock did that. And then he'd be straight back into a babyface because it's The Rock.
Yep.
Come on, people.
Well, they're already cheering for him.
Exactly.
I know,
Even
right?
with this heel turn of Rock, they're like, still Rock, Rock. I'm like, come on, really? It's like the best heel that he's done in his whole wrestling career.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyway.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
Well, there you have it.
Rhodes.
Yeah, my pick's Cody.
There you go.
There you have it, man. There's your WrestleMania. It's a long going to be a long weekend, folks. Very long weekend.
What did they say? It's a 2-hour kickoff show or something?
Something like that,
Is it really?
Yeah. I think if WrestleMania is at 7, I guess the kickoff starts at 5.
Yeah.
Sounds all right.
3 o'clock for me. Yep.
Oof.
Yeah. Which is fine by me. I don't care. I didn't have any plans this weekend because of WrestleMania. So
Same here. I told Kaylee we can't do shit. She's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I'm serious. It's a holiday.
Yeah. This whole weekend's a holiday.
It is.
So make sure everybody gets your drinks on.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, they're like, your ass is coming into work.
Exactly.
All right. There you have it. The WrestleMania predictions. Like I said, make sure you check our Facebook page for the updated card and make your changes, okay? If you don't have them, that scores as a loss. So make sure you do put them on there. I think that's it for the show, folks. I think that is it. We'll do the book next week. But make sure you guys tune in after the show because we have the 5-Second Shuffle Championship, which Elio still has for a very long time now. How long has it been?
I got to end this story.
I'm gonna beat the record. I'm the curse breaker. I'm guessing all the songs that we haven't gotten in the past.
Clay's got to finish his story.
I got to finish my story. God dang it! I'm tired of hearing this every week too.
So here you have it, the WrestleMania of the 5-Second Shuffle. And basically what I do is I just hit a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button, and I only play it for 5 seconds. These guys got to guess who it is, and the first 1 to 7 wins. It's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week. Well, it is dedicated to the whole WrestleMania show. Clay will be hosting that. I'll be on, but Clay will be hosting because that's his shtick. And, but there's also the forbidden songs. If any of these songs pops up, these guys get a minus deduction from their score. These songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, and Lash Legend. With that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man.
Clay Cummings.
And the Dean. All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, Elio, you got champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Clay.
I'll go first.
All right, here's your first one.
Umaga.
It is Umaga. How ironic, huh?
Right.
Could that be a sign?
Yeah, I mean, he's part of the Samoan dynasty.
He is.
Yeah.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay's got 0. You can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Bobby Roode.
It is Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
You are also on the board with 1. It's off to Elio. Elio's got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Is it Pride and Powerful?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Jimmy Snuka.
No, it is not. It's the Nightmare Collective.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Why not?
All right, it's on to Clay. Clay's got one. He can get two with this one. Here you go.
I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho.
Shotzi.
It is Shotzi. You're on the board with two. It goes to Elio. He's got one. He can get two with this one. Here you go.
Ken Shamrock.
It is Ken Shamrock. You are on the board with two. Goes to Clay. Clay's got two. He can get three with this one. Here you go.
Oh, fuck this shit. Wow.
Wow. That is Chris Benoit.
Damn it.
So that means he gets a minus deduction from his score. He's back down to one. It goes to Elio. Elio has two. He can get three with this one. Here you go.
I'm a bad man.
Rikishi.
It is Rikishi.
First we got Margo, now we have Rikishi.
Exactly. I was about to say that. Looks like the whole bloodline is coming on this show right now.
Man.
All right. That gives Elio three. Goes to Clay. Clay's got one. He can get two with this one. Here you go.
You're looking at the real deal now.
D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo Brown.
Yeah.
You are back up to two. Goes to Elio. Elio has three. He can get four with this one. Here you go.
Naomi.
No, it is not Clay for the steal.
Tyler Breeze.
No, it is not. It's Reggie.
Oh, how the fuck? We always forget Reggie, too.
Yes, you do.
Dang it.
All right, it goes to Clay. Clay's got two. He can get three with this one. Here you go.
I'm on my own against
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair. Little softball there. All right, goes to Elio. Elio's got three. He can get four with this one. Here you go.
Dustin Rhodes.
It is Dustin Rhodes.
Nice.
You are on the board with four. Goes to Clay. Clay has three. He can have four with this one. Here you go. Oh. Damn.
Just when I thought, I was going to give her so much praise, I'm done. I'm done.
Holy
Lash.
shit.
Lash just made the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That knocks Clay back down to two. Goes to Elio. Elio has four. He can get five with this one. Here you go.
Sean Spears.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Ricochet.
No, it is not. It's Kenny Omega.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
All right, nobody gets a point on that. Goes to Clay. Clay's got two. He can get three with this one. Here you go.
Sunny Kiss.
It is Sunny Kiss. Jesus. All right, it's on to Elio. Elio's got four. He can get five with this one. Here you go.
I'm all grown up now, and I listen and learn the true star, and I'm finally getting my turn.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon, you are on the board with five. Goes to Clay. Clay's got three. He can get four with this one. Here you go. See, you know what it was?
Oh, okay. Now this bitch has made the book.
That's why she did this. She heard you.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. But not only that, he was like, again? 5 second shuffle game don't like that shit, Clay.
No. Clearly, me and the 5-second shuffle game are going to go toe to toe right now. That's 3 goddamn.
So far you gotten them all. Holy
Yes.
fuck.
I don't remember the last time Elio got a fucking.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, Forbidden Song throughout this whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just being a smart ass.
Hey, think of it this way, though. He did say he went first. So just imagine if he would have put it towards you, he probably would have gotten those Forbidden Songs. So
that's
true. Why it's champion's advantage.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've won 2 years in a row. I get it.
He doesn't want you to win this year. All right. It's off to Elio. Elio's got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Biscuits and gravy. Made me a man.
Jesus Christ.
Jesse and Festus.
Jesse and Festus, yes.
You take my fucking song. That's my favorite song on this damn thing. I sing it every time Kaylee makes some biscuits and gravy. I swear to God. She gets annoyed by it.
Oh my God.
Gosh, dang. Tonight's just not my night, fellas.
No, it is not.
No. Last comes on again. I'll guarantee it.
All right, it's on to Clay. Clay's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, you are back on the board with 3.
Oh, damn. For the third time in this game.
For the third time, yeah. It goes to Elio. Elio's got 6. He can win it with this one. Here you go.
Dewdrop.
It is Dewdrop.
God. Do we really have to end it on fucking Dewdrop?
Yes, apparently we do.
Oh, God.
Apparently we fucking do.
Not that I hate Piper Niven, but
it's the song.
Ugh. and the name. Whoever came up with the name Dewdrop needs to be fired.
I'm pretty sure it was Vince.
Well, thank God he's gone.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
If you notice, he went back to her name. You know?
Yep.
So there you go. All right. Elio retains. Man. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, Clay, he's like, you're not winning it this year.
He ain't taking no shit.
He's holding on to that. We got to go back and find out how long the streak is. I don't even remember. It's been a long time.
I don't remember last time I held the damn title, so it's been a long time. So props.
Yeah.
But I got a freaking song. The Forbidden Song.
I'm trying to think either. I'm trying to think either. I don't remember. But even last week, though, nobody had the Forbidden Song last week.
No, I just fucked up that time. But so it's all good.
Yeah. All right, thank you all for listening. You guys have a happy WrestleMania weekend. See ya.
They could taste the jealousy. I see their faces.